Okay, I'm live like 1 second early. I hope y'all can hear me. I haven't live streamed in forever, so hopefully this actually works. 1 second early. I hope y'all can hear me. Okay, it's working. So let's start off with tomorrow's outlook. I don't know the cities around this part or the distance. So it's just a marginal risk, no less than 2% trade risk. It's not there on the map, but there definitely could be a threat. It really just depends on what happens. 5% wind and 5% hail. So really just a very minimal wind and hail threat. Nothing to be too concerned about. I probably won't be live for this day or the day after this day, which would be Thursday. I most likely won't be live for that one. It just depends. But this risk includes Abilene, pretty much Midland, Wichita Falls, Fort Billsville or something, Norman, and Oklahoma City, along as with Tulsa too. That's where that 5%, which is that's that. I'm sorry, I'm pretty rusty here. Um, and then Thursday we have a big margin risk for, let's just say, all of Arkansas, southern Missouri, like St. Louis, Jefferson, Springfield, Tulsa, Texarkana, pretty much Dallas, Lufkin, Shreveport, Greenville. That's just a 5% so far. We'll have more info on that tomorrow. And the bigger day so far. And the bigger day so far will be the day 4, which is a 15% that includes Baton Rouge, Alexandria, Monroe, Jackson, Mississippi, Greenville, Mississippi, Memphis, Tennessee, Jackson, Tennessee, Pine Bluff, and so pretty much most of the Mississippi River, like the southern half of the Mississippi River. So that is that. Now let's move on to our forecast models. I don't really know a good model to look at this with. Let me look at this first. I'm going to try the NAM model. This should give us a good overview for what tomorrow's going to look like. So tomorrow, it doesn't seem to get too strong, probably until overnight hours. Pretty weak looking line, probably a rumble of thunder or two. Not saying anything too intense there. It's really just a broken line, nothing really to worry about. And then this would be Friday. We got a line starting to form right here. That'll probably slowly move east. Let me look. Yeah, it'll move east. And then this is our main event right here for day 4, which would be Saturday. Friday or Saturday. Haven't really looked at it much yet. Let's see how much cape there is. There is a good 1,000, 1,100, 500 cape, which is convective available potential energy. Pretty much what fuels the storm. Significant turbo parameter. It is pretty high, but keep in mind this is the NAM model. It likes to overdo stuff a lot. SCP 3.4, so this line could produce, let's just say, a couple tornadoes. There will be QLCS tornadoes, of course. Supercell composite's about the same. We don't got much lapse rates. Lapse rates are pretty low. Check dew points. Temperatures will be in the high 60s, low 70s, high 60s throughout most of the day. with dew points into the high 60s and low 70s, which we'll have to see what happens over here too along the dry line. Could happen, could not. Vorticity, which is the spin in these storms. We do got that. Let's look at our winds. This is 925 millibars wind speeds. That's there, but it gets stronger as you go up. That's a pretty strong jet stream. Hold on. Maybe we need to go like 850. So we definitely have enough wind speeds aloft. I don't know if Genesis is. I haven't looked at weather in a while. I'm a little rusty. I don't really know what I'm doing, so just be patient with me. It's just 700 millibars. So yeah, we definitely do got enough wind speeds to support those storms, feed into those storms, turn those storms. We could have a pretty decent tornado risk as this advances. Actually, could be a pretty decent tornado risk with this storm as it moves into eastern Louisiana, western Mississippi, of course. And it'll looks like it seems to weaken as it moves more to the east. Let me look. Yeah, it seems to be strong for a little bit, like right when it first gets going. And let me actually look at simulated reflectivity. So there will definitely be a lot of rain falling. I think flash flooding will definitely be a pretty big thing to worry about here, for sure. We will be expecting 6 inches of rain in a matter of a few hours. In a matter of like probably, let's say 5 to 10 hours, we will see up to 6 inches of rain, which is a lot. That's a lot of rain. Half these models can't even see this far out. It's gonna be harder to look. Yeah, we can only see whenever this thing first gets going. Okay, we'll really get going right past Shreveport, and then it'll just move east, like most storms do. I mean, because storms like to move east. That's just how it works. That is how it works. So that's where most storms come from the west, and they move east. I don't really know how to explain that real well. Okay. Let's look at our outlooks. I'm gonna try to look at our rain outlook, our multi-day one. Okay, so this is over the course of over the next 3 days. Expect over the next 7 days, from now to next week. So let's just say next Tuesday. Areas around Huntsville, that's where most of the rain will be. Expect like 3 inches, 2.5 to 3 inches of rain, and most of Mississippi will be in the 1/2 inch to 2 inch range. But Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, I need to be really looking out for the rain. Louisiana, like around Shreveport, y'all aren't getting much rain, but it is 1 inch of rain. Not much. It never snows over here. Once again, here is our risk. Oh, day 2 risk. Okay, this includes Wichita Falls, Pauls Valley, Hobart, Mangum, Childress, Snyder, Big Spring, Texas, Ballinger, Texas. Hope I said that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. Monte, Oklahoma City, Ponca City, Fairfield, Tulsa, up towards Bartlesville. Doesn't quite reach Bartlesville, and then we got a very huge marginal risk. It was like Mega Mine over here. Covers all of Arkansas, most of northern, northwestern Louisiana, Shreveport, Ruston, Monroe, all the way up to eastern Dallas, eastern Texas, northeastern Texas. How about that? And then Tyler, Longview, Paris, and in Arkansas, Pine Bluff, Hot Springs, Little Rock, Fort Smith, all the way up towards Joplin, Jefferson City, St. Louis, Mount Vernon, Jefferson City, all those areas. That's where the highest risk for severe weather is on Thursday. And once again, the big day will be day 4. I say big in air quotes because we don't really know what's going to happen yet. This is where we got the strongest potential to see strong to severe storms from let's say northeastern. I meant northwestern, but this is northeastern. Northeastern to eastern Louisiana. Southeastern to just straight eastern Arkansas, western Tennessee, pretty much just central Mississippi, most of northern Mississippi, like Jacksonville, Monroe, Louisiana, Clarksdale, Memphis, Centerville, all the way up to Hamilton, Phil Campbell, Russellville, Florence, and Town Creek in Alabama. Let me look up August so I can actually draw this out for y'all here. Okay, so I'll see if this one works. I better hope it works. I hope it works. Please work, please work. It's not loading. Amazing. Okay, so yeah, there will be a little bit of snow on the back side of this. You can see Topeka, Kansas could get some pretty strong storms. Most likely just heavy rain. Kansas or to Nebraska. I get Kansas and Nebraska. Okay, yeah, this is Kansas. The northern part seems to be the strongest so far from what I'm seeing. And then this is whenever those storms get going. Just to the east of Shreveport. Shreveport will be missing out on a lot of rain. We do see this little supercell right here. If this plays out, this will be one to watch and one down here. And that's the last that we see before we get to see how it goes. You know, if there's going to be pre-funnels, so far I do see a lot of over-convection in this area. So I think it will be pretty hard to get these storms because look at all this over-convection. You just got storms floating around everywhere. Not storms, but little rain showers floating around everywhere all day, pretty much. But we'll just have to see like if it clears up in time. If it not, then it'll most likely not do much, but it'll still do something. But we'll just have to really just wait, play it by ear. Let's use the actual NAM model now. I don't like that. This kind of reminds me of the setup that whenever rolling fork happened, but just a little bit weaker. Pretty much playing out the same. Will definitely be weaker. Oh, look at that. Snow on the backside of the storm, Oklahoma City, Bartlesville. I don't want to believe that. We could be watching for snow on the backside of this too in a pretty decent ice storm. Hey, look. Yeah, pretty decent snow totals. There's always the potential for snow with this. Little spotty snow showers in Oklahoma City. Panhandle, Oklahoma's gonna get some decent 1.5 inches. 10 inches in northern Wisconsin. Y'all are some lucky people. Where's Greenville, Wisconsin? Hold on. I think I know why I'm looking for it. There it is. If I don't know why I'm looking for this, y'all know. You know. If you know, you know ball. Let's just say that. Oh, wow. They did good on modeling this. Okay, let me go back to actually the weather. Okay, yeah. I play Greenville on Roblox. Let's actually get going. I need to see how their stuff looks on here. I don't really think I like it. Wait, we can actually line these all up. We can actually line them all up. Okay, there we go. Let's also line it up with, let's also look at the fire weather outlook, because I know there is pretty good fire conditions in northern Louisiana, because I live here. Okay, so, like, Cheyenneville, Denver, those areas you need to be watching out for wildfires, I guess you could say. Hold on, let me... Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Nothing much dry thunderstorms. Okay, maybe there... I guess today was really the day, I guess. I mean, not many dry thunderstorms, so fire weather is not really something to worry about. This place has everything. Okay. We don't have much to talk about. Let me go ahead and draw a polygon out of the main area to watch over the next few days. Okay, so here is Project Shift. Move back. Thank you. Okay, so this is gonna be the main area to watch over the next let's just say Friday. This is the main risk area for Friday, where QLCS will form around, let's just say, QLCS will start forming around just to the east of Shreveport, and it's gonna just move into this area. Maybe we move it like that then. Yeah. And we'll also be watching out for some snow on the back side of this. Obviously some snow in the mountains. But let's see how this all plays out. We're gonna play it by ear. If I have to make a video, I will. How long have I been streaming for? Let me check. 18 minutes. I'm sorry for the burp, excuse me. So I don't do streaming. I'm not mature enough for this. Thank y'all if anyone joined in. I know I haven't done anything weather related in a minute. I know. And I'm sorry. Let's just say that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's all I can say. But, and, I guess I'll see y'all in the next stream, video, really whatever. Hope y'all have a good night, day. I'll see y'all the next time I see y'all. Hopefully it's not in another 6 months. Bye-bye. Peace.